Hey guys, and welcome back. If you are new here, then hello, my name is Sarah and I like to make YouTube videos. Today I'm so excited because you guys, I went to Sephora. So for those of you clicking on this video, you probably already know that the VIB sale is happening. You guys, I think it's from the 10th to the 15th. So I'm really hoping this video is going to go up before the 15th. So if you guys are interested in the things that I got from the VIB sale, then you can go and get them before it's not on sale anymore. So honestly, this is kind of like a big deal to me because I've never shopped the VIB sale before in my life. I have never been a VIB before in my life. Before I was just like an insider where you get 15%, but this year I got 20, which is so huge. And I know for some people they're like, yeah, 20% is like just a little bit more than the taxes, but it's a big deal to me and to Sephora, so I'm super excited. Today I am not going to be hauling like a huge amount of things because, to be quite honest, this is not something that I normally do. I'm definitely much more of like a drugstore kind of gal, but I also love high-end. I love Sephora, and I had to get some stuff this year. So to make this video kind of easy and speedy and just like to the point, I'm just gonna tell you guys what I got and some of the main points of the things that I'm liking. So basically everything that I got I have actually used on my face today, except for one thing, but pretty much I've used everything on my face. So if you like my makeup, then you'll like these things. So first off, I'm going to start with something, basically the main reason that I went to Sephora in the first place, and that is that Colourpop is officially in Sephora. Now, this is probably not news to you. If it is, then get on it, girl. Basically, Sephora launched a sort of like collection of Colourpop things. You can't get everything Colourpop, but you can definitely get this specific collection. So if you guys are new to my channel, then I really love this brand, and if you're not new to this channel, then you definitely know that I am a huge Colourpop fan. So basically I had to get this palette because it's gorgeous. So I got the Golden State of Mind palette. This retailed for like $30 or something like that, but of course I got 20% off, and it is just like everything to me. So basically I do have a lot of different Colourpop products and shadows, but I have not tried out. Apparently this is a new finish. So basically all of the stuff in here is just like extreme glitter, metallic, beautiful shades. So you get a total of 15 shades. They are all super metallic and they are relatively neutral shades, but still just like beaming. You will be like glowing for the rest of your life, basically. So the pan size is a little bit smaller than what their pressed powders, like single shadows, are sized as. They're a little bit smaller, but I think it's because you get so many in one palette. So I'll just show you the ones that I used on my lids today. So we used this pink shade right here. This is the one that's all over the lid, that's like super glittery, and then I used this middle sort of iridescent white shade for the inner corner and the brow bone. This shade ended up being a lot more like kind of pinkish iridescent, if you know what I mean, than just straight up white, which is what I thought it was. I was incorrect. I still am extremely happy with the result. The next thing that I got is something that honestly, you guys, I've been wanting for like my entire life, so I'm super happy that I finally gave the money to Sephora, and just like, I can't even understand. Like, this is so beautiful. I'm so excited, you guys. I got a glow kit. I've never had a glow kit from Anastasia before. To be honest, I just really can't understand the pricing behind it. I kind of do now because the pan size is absolutely ginormous. Like, what are you even talking about? They're huge. So basically I don't know if this is the newest one, if they've had this one before. I think I've seen purple packaging before, but to be quite honest, you guys, like I said, I've never had one of these things before, so this is new to me. But basically I got the Sugar Glow Kit. This is the one that fit my skin tone the best, I think. So basically you have just like some extremely beautiful, more lighter toned shades, and you've got a beautiful white, which actually turns out to be super iridescent. I wore this yesterday and I was like in shock by what it looked like. So that is going to be Marshmallow. It looks just straight up white, but it's really not. It has more of a like green, off green shade, if you know what I mean. Then you've got Gumdrop, Butterscotch, and Starburst. These are just like some more, I don't know, would you say that's like champagne color, pink, and beige. Basically, this is just the one that I think fit my skin tone the best. This retails for about $50, but since I got 20% off, it was just like a lot more reasonable than I would have originally considered. So I got my first glow kit and I'm super pumped about it, you guys. Moving along to some things that I also have been like basically just considering for my entire life ever since they've been on the market, but literally just never bought, because again, I have a hard time justifying the prices of high-end makeup. It's just like, I don't understand why you have to charge so much. Now, after trying them, I kind of do understand the price, but I still wish that I could get them for a lesser price on a more regular basis. I picked up some of the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter eyeliners. I picked one up from the newest collection and one up from the original collection. So I was totally unaware until recently that there is a newer collection of these. I don't know how new it is. I'm sure you guys probably already know all about this and I'm just like way behind. But the packaging is different, which is obviously what kind of separates them from different collections. Honestly, if the packaging wasn't different, I would have thought it was all from the same collection. That's just who I am. So I'll start with the one that pretty much probably everyone and their mother on the internet knows about, and that is Midnight Cowboy. This one is the gold one. I mean, like, honestly, it's not the kind of gold that like screams gold to me. It's kind of more like a it's kind of more like a toned down gold. Honestly, actually, I think it's just like gold with silver reflex. Ooh, you guys, I'm so bad at describing color, especially glitter. But basically, if you haven't heard of Midnight Cowboy, where have you been? This is like the OG of heavy metal glitter eyeliners. I think everyone has this like and repurchased it like 10 times. I feel like it's been around for so long, but I'm super excited to have this because I feel like this is going to go with a lot of different makeup looks, and honestly, you guys, I just needed some glitter in my life. Moving on to the one from the newer collection. This is in the shade Catcall. That's such a great name, but kind of not really at the same time. I don't know. So this is going to be the pink one. I think they have two pink ones now. This is basically the baby pink one, I guess the lighter shade of pink. And this is what I have on my eyes today. So I don't know if you can really tell. There's like obviously the glitter happening from the Colourpop palette, but I went ahead and did kind of like a half glitter cut crease kind of look with this one. This is just like, this impressed me a lot, you guys, because I'd obviously never used them before. I didn't really realize how actually so good that they are, because to be honest, I swatched this on my hand and it was like not really giving that much glitter payoff, which was very confusing to me. But the second that you actually just put it onto your eyeball on top of like your eyeshadow look, it's just like, I don't understand. I think magic happens upon application, because this was just like mind-blowing. I just did like one swipe. I really didn't have to do more than that, and it's just like, what is happening? So originally these do end up retailing for about $20. That's a lot of money for me. So like I had originally mentioned, this is not going to be a big haul whatsoever because your girl just can't afford it. But this is going to be the last item that I'm talking about, and it's also one of the items that I'm super excited about because ever since the Fenty Beauty collection release, there have been a few particular items that I've really wanted to get my hands on. The first one being the highlighters, but to be honest, I really just like, I cannot justify the price. It's basically the same price as a glow kit and you only get one shade, maybe two if you get the split pan, but like they're so small, I can't, it doesn't make sense to me. So the second one being the one that I got, and that is the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow lip gloss. This is basically like the universal lip gloss shade. It's supposed to go with pretty much every and any skin tone, any human being, possibly aliens. This is supposed to look good on everyone, and I can safely say for at least myself that I do think that it looks really fantastic. The shade is absolutely perfect. It's not super pigmented, but it's pigmented enough that it looks super good with nothing underneath. That's obviously what I have on my mouth right now. It is like hands down the shiniest, glossiest, just like most dreamy lip gloss I've tried in my entire life. And to be honest, you guys, I am not a huge lip gloss kind of person, but the second that I saw this release and the second I saw it swatched on so many people's beautiful faces, I was like, I have to have that, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, honestly, I don't know. It is definitely a smaller tube, but I think because it's more like chubby, it's reasonable. I am obsessed with this packaging, you guys. It's like a little hexagon. Is this a hexagon? Honeycomb shape? You know, it makes me think of bees, and bees are just... You guys, if you don't love bees, then who are you? You need to get out. Needless to say, this is beautiful. I love it so much. Everyone should go and buy it because it's gonna suit everyone. I think she has like new lip glosses now, but I don't really care about those. This is what I care about. And now it is mine. So that is it, you guys. That is all of the stuff that I got from the VIB sale at Sephora this weekend. And I'm super, super happy about it, to be honest. I got a lot of really nice things that I just like normally wouldn't consider paying full price for, except for maybe the Colourpop palette. That's a little bit more reasonable, but at the same time, I am pretty sure that all their other palettes are like priced way lower, and the one at Sephora is like $10 more than what they would normally price. I don't understand that. Colourpop, what are you doing? But we can't always get what we want, but sometimes we can. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If there's any video requests you want to see from me, if you want to see any tutorials using any of these products, any reviews, anything at all, even if you just want to say, hey, how you doing? Please leave that in the comments section down below because I love to chat with you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!